Good morning, and thank you for joining Talk, or Today on Tony. Yeah, I got a bit of a band-aid on there because of the sun I got the other day. This morning when I was washing my face, it started to bleed on me, and I couldn't rightly go in and drop my son off at school with a face covered in blood. So a band-aid it is. Anywho, let's jump right into it. So tonight, last night, I shared a video by Concerned Pigeon, and I quoted, "The people are waking up to the Uniparty in Sarnia. Save Canada, support the People's Party of Canada," which is a positive, truthful fact. Now let's have a little gander at his video here.
So much salt in the comments. This aged well. What changed in 5 days? Backroom deal. Money talks, the world is a stage. She was bought. Check her bank accounts, bribes were made. How can you share this, then cross the floor? Scumbag hypocrites have no shame, it was easy for her. Money or dirt, tar and feather, her son got a pardon. No integrity, Maryland, hypocrite, liar. How do you sleep at night?
Anywho, I think you got the gist of the tune there. It's a lot of normie takes, half truths. But the reason it's the first post I'm sharing today is, let's get back to it, right here. My regret in sharing it. I thought it was just catchy, kind of fun. Let's share it. And I commented on his video too, and he took the time to respond to. So let's see what type of person Concerned Pigeon is. I said the PPC is completely vindicated when we've been telling you since 2018 it's the Uniparty. Fake conservatives. Ugh. Truthful. His first comment was this one right here. What a dumb argument. Okay, I think I know who I'm dealing with. Not an argument. It's a statement of fact. Well done outing yourself. Woof. And then I didn't notice he had responded twice. I must have got right under his skin with that. He said, click it please. There you go. I'd love to vote PPC if I thought they were honest brokers and could win. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot the whole purpose of voting is to win. No, it's about voting for the best party and their policies, the moral and ethical way. It's not about, oh, my team won, your team lost. It's not about that right-left dynamic. But the fact the PPC spend their time bashing conservatives makes me think they are totally controlled opposition. Dude was slapped in the face with fact proof that the CPC are controlled opposition, but he insists, but PPC are no better than the NDP when it comes to influenced outcomes. Saying that because some corrupt politicians across the floor as a uniparty and conservatives are in on it is not really putting much brain power into it. Dismissing the argument and not fully comprehending what's going on or doing any research yourself is not using a lot of brain power, in my opinion. So I responded with, regurgitating what you heard others say doesn't take much brain power. PPC is the most truthful party Canadians have to vote for. We point out conservatives are fake, your words, bashing, because it's true, and you're wasting your vote unless you intended on voting for child abuse, SDGs, mass immigration, and Agenda 2030 without others noticing you supported it. CPC literally kept the Liberals in power November 7th last year. Fact. Look it up. Now that is controlled opposition. Pierre Emeritus Poilievre is Jagmeet Singh 2.0. It's all factual too. And I've noticed this trend too. I had the TikTok the other day that reached over 30,000 views, and that was the going comment where people seem to be just catching up or dismissing the events as in, oh, you vote for the person, not the party. You vote for the person, not the party. You vote for the person, not the party. You're not contributing to the conversation. You're just dismissing what's happened and the fact that our House of Commons is completely captured. And you're just dismissing it. Oh, okay, well, I'll ignore getting slapped in the face with the Uniparty. That way, in 3 years, I can vote for the same people again. Okay. Okay, I am back. Now, to Alex's post here. Let's jump into what he was quoting first so we know what's going on. Pause this. Who is going to lead the Conservative Party? Is changing Pierre the answer? Will that usher in a Conservative government? And if not, what will? Let's have a listen.
Conservative Party, right? That's the question everybody is asking. And everybody seems to have their own answer. If you ask liberals, actually, they're going to tell you, they're going to say that Pierre Poilievre has to go. But why? Well, they say that he's sinking the party and that they'll never consider voting for them. And a lot of them will say that they're actually pretty conservative, but they don't like the direction that Pierre is taking the PCs, as they like to call the party. It's called the Conservative Party of Canada, by the way. It hasn't been called the PCs in a generation or so. But they don't like it. It's too MAGA. It's too Trumpian, right? What does that even mean? Well, they can't tell you. It means that he's a far-right extremist who blah, 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 blah. There were...
Well, okay. It's quite amazing how many Canadians live in this fantasy land of what's going on. It's all about perception and who's telling them what to think. It's quite breathtaking. So let's go back to Alex here and see what he was adding to the conversation. How can these people keep touching the CPC cheese hooked up to a car battery, getting shocked, come back 5 minutes later, and try to grab the cheese again? That's a great way of putting it. The car battery is UN 2030, and it is moving ahead no matter how much these establishment simps tell you you have a voice. They get engagement money and sell you the false hope. It's why I'm ruthless to them. Their motives are shameful. And that's 100% true. Just like the last post there, that video was shared to me by a friend last night, and I found it quite humorous, so I shared it in error, like I described. But yeah, there is literally no difference between the shills you'll find here on X and the mainstream media. They go hand in hand. They're the same. Just like liberals and conservatives, they're the same. And if you haven't caught on to that yet, you got a lot of catching up to do. All right, next post is John Paul Berg. Woke is the psyop. The culture war is the psyop. They keep us in the right versus left slave dialectic, perpetually divided, preventing any solidarity amongst the people, fostering rivalry and ensuring there is no collective resistance. Meanwhile, there is an international banking oligarchy transforming our nations into globalist commerce districts and the citizenry into debt-ridden, indentured employees. Indentured servitude, 100%. And that's true. It's people perpetuating the idea that somehow the only party on offer is somehow holding everyone. Well, I'm unsure where I left off there, so I'm just going to go on to the next post. So here we go. Rio, conservative hockey players now exist within their own special hell. Let's have a gander. Oh, got a... Well, I suppose you're right, because I don't watch television. Are they still doing the land acknowledgements and stuff before every hockey game and taping their sticks with rainbows and stuff like that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been living in a special type of hell, like you've been saying, Rio. 100%. Hockey players in Canada definitely have to keep their opinions to themselves, no doubt. If you want to go pursue a career in that captured field, that's for sure. All right. Last post here is by Randy. The theatrics and the duplicity is overt. 2 weeks ago, these same liberal puppets were jeering and insulting Marilyn Glado. Now they cheer and applaud. It is not just Glado who holds their constituents in contempt, but all 343 MPPs. That is 100% correct. And I'm going to mute and zoom into this video so everyone can see.
Leadership and a real plan to build a strong and more independent Canadian economy. Since the conflict in the Middle East began, this global volatility's impacted the wallets of Canadians. We need more direct support for them. Yesterday morning, we saw just that. Can the Secretary of State inform Canadians how our new government is bringing down costs for essentials at home in the face of instability abroad?
It's all a show. It's all one big fraud. I commented on that video the other day. It just reeks of kids in high school. Like, my team. Doesn't matter what's real, what's happening, how people feel, what people want. My team, I'm winning. Yay, vote for the winner. That's the whole point. Anywho, thanks for joining today on Tony.